So Vendon's been getting a lot of work lately. I've been more back into it lately. Um, and this is beta 2 of Vendon 7. Vendon has gotten a complete rewrite over the past few weeks, and this is the beta 2 of Vendon 7. We no longer use the Server 2023 codebase or the FLP codebase. Those are gone now. We are using a whole new codebase. So you have this startup screen here. Funny Easter egg right there. If you click on it, you get the prohibitory symbol. Some people like to call it the Ghostbuster symbol. But this will also appear if you do not have proper directories installed after setup. But that cannot work yet. So this is the only way you get this screen right now is by clicking it. And I pretty much just did that just to test it to make sure that this works. This will only appear um, if pretty much your setup is bricked or there's some issue with the setup file. But that won't exist until beta 3, so for now, that's the only way that screen will appear. Now, if we go ahead and restart and don't click on this, it will boot up normally. There you go. So this is the very basic login screen. I actually took this from Shift OS, and you'll be able to customize this and all of that later, but right now I just added this just as a simple thing. For these beta builds, by the way, you have to have both of these blank. If you just leave it like this and you try to go into it, it says username or password is incorrect. For these builds, set the username box to contain no text. Excuse me. And the password box also contain no text. The easy way to do that is just click on them twice, and then you can log in. There will be that visual glitch. I can't do that much about that right now. I'll fix it. I'll try to fix it later at some point, though. So immediately when you boot into Vendon, you get this document at the top left. This is part of the desktop icons thing that I'm testing with Vendon 7, which will probably be in the final release. I think I tested this at one point in early Vendon 7 prior to the reset, but it wasn't working, but I don't know. But anyways, if you open this, this gives you a list of all the changes that I have made in this build. Um, Background has been removed. There was a background here before, but it's gone now because desktop icons kind of messed that up. Text pad, you can drag windows on their icons. That's supposed to say text because normally you couldn't click here and drag, but now you can. You can open files within File Viewer. UI change. Form back colors are now white because all of this right here used to be like a purplish color, but it's just now white. Yeah, 120, 120, whatever that. What? I don't think it was that, but you know, it was something. Power buttons light up. File saver, file opener. Another thing I forgot to mention is all the close buttons are now panels as opposed to buttons, which won't affect you too much. It's just sometimes the close buttons had like a black outline, but now they won't. Do you like these close animations, by the way? Uh, these were fun to make, and I think they look really nice. Anyways, uh, yeah, official beta 2, 2156, compiled today. I've been working on it for the past few hours. We'll put you up there. Oh, another thing in Vendon now that I forgot to mention, resizable windows exists now. This was a prototype thing previously in Vendon that I didn't know how to do, but here you go. Resizable windows now work, which is really cool. Settings. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about with the whole button thing. There's like a black outline right here because it selected that one. There's not too many settings you can change right now, but I'll go through it later. What you can change, I will add to. Resolution. This is probably just gonna be removed entirely. This is not gonna work. So this will probably be replaced with something else. This will probably be actually where you can like change an account picture or something like back on the login screen where it had that box. This will probably be where you can change the picture for that and like the color and other things. Customization. This does not work yet. I pretty much just only set it so that these colors would update with the actual ones, but like that's it. That's all it would do. What the heck just happened? Oh, it did it try to load? I don't know what it did. It's trying to load something. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, I'll fix that later. Time and date. This is the only setting that works right now. If you look at the bottom right, 8:36. Now it's 2036. This I think is kind of cool, but that's the only setting that really works right now. Actually, we'll keep you open. We'll keep you up there. Can I shrink it? No, I can't. You can make it giant, but you can't shrink it. And we'll keep you over here. Alright, Pong. This is very glitchy, as you can see right here. But it works. Somewhat. But it is glitchy. Because this goes, off the screen there. But it does work. And I'll fix these bugs later. Let's see here. Where's the ball going to go? Let's even go a whole minute. No, I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to get too bored. Yeah, I'm too bored already. uh, File viewer. This is another new thing I recently added. These icons are also from ShiftOS, at least some of them. Some of them I did make myself, but most of them are pulled from ShiftOS. And this is a working file browser. You can't exit the Vendon folder, but this is the real browser. Like, for instance, if I pull this up right here and go into my C drive, right here, Vendon, home. Like, these are the actual files. Desktop. See right there, dev notes. And this is the exact same file that was on here. Let me drag that off. So that's a working file browser that I actually really like. Vendon did have this earlier, but it did not look any good, honestly. It kind of looked like garbage. But I got it so that now you can have custom icons here, which I think is actually really cool. And clicking any of these does open, like TextPad, for instance. There will be more programs later, like an ArtPad, probably. I don't know if that will be in Vendon 7, maybe in Vendon 8 or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But there will be other things that you can open from here at some point. Right now, the only thing that works, though, is documents from TextPad. Speaking of TextPad, here's TextPad. You can write documents and whatnot. So, hello, this is a test document. I can save it. And this is the file saver. So I'm actually going to close out of this real quick. So we can put this here. Where are we going to save this? We'll save this in desktop, and we'll call it document 1. Save. As you can see, it just appeared right there. And if I click it, well, that's actually open. If I click it, it opens. You can do the same thing a different way if you go down here to open file, desktop, document 1, there you go. You can also load the dev notes right there. And the other thing you can do is make a new file. So if we get rid of this real quick and say, hello, this is a document, and you hit new file, it gives you this notification saying your document has unsaved changes. If you hit no, it will clear it. It does the same thing as well if you try to close it. If you just type and then try to close it, if you hit no, it closes. If you hit yes, though, it opens the file saver. But yeah, if you hit no, it will close. So that's that. Oh, paying to the taskbar. This is buggy. This will honestly probably get removed because it does not work at all, really. And like this thing right here doesn't even work properly. Like now it's just stuck there. I don't know. It's just weird how this stuff kind of works. Oh, and one thing I did add, actually, hold on, I'm gonna open, okay, that's weird. I'm gonna open TextPad as an example for something real quick. So if we move this here, let's just go ahead and type in it. You have, when you hit power, you get shutdown options now. Now, this does say right here 1080. That was me testing something. I'll fix that in the end, but that was just testing things. But you have these power options here. I'm going to move this off the screen for a second. You got sleep, shutdown, and restart, and they also do light up when you hover over them, which I think is a really cool addition I did. And since I have TextPad open and I didn't save it, what will happen is if I hit shutdown, it'll give me this screen saying you have unsaved changes. To go back and save them, press cancel. System automatically shutting down in 8 seconds. So you can hit shutdown anyway or cancel. And if you hit cancel, you come back to this screen where you can hit cancel here and get an opportunity to save your file. But you can also just go through with the shutdown. You can hit shutdown anyway, and it will just immediately shut down. Boom. So yeah, this is Vendon 7 Beta 2. I'm not sure what I'm gonna add next. Probably a terminal, I think, is one of the things I want to add, as well as more customization, more settings, something like that. I don't know. I'll figure things out to add. But yeah, until then, see ya.